Okay, good day everyone. You're welcome to Central Craft channel. Yeah, today just in under 2 minutes or thereabout. For those of us that have been asking, how do you do your stoning? And stoning is very easy. It's the easiest thing in fashion. It's just that it's time demanding. So all the first thing you have to do is get to the stores, get to the markets, get the type of stones you want to apply for your embellishment. We have the dazzling stones, and it all depends on your fund, the fund you have available. We have the dazzling stones, we have the normal stone, we have very stones that are not that expensive, and they ranges from small sizes to medium sizes to large sizes. Like this is a small size, then this is the medium size. I don't have the large size here, so we have different sizes. So it all depends on what you want to really come out with, and what determines the type of stone you'll be applying on your fabric. It's actually the pattern on the fabric. It's actually the pattern on the fabric. Also, we have what we call trimmings, just like you have this right now. This dress I made for one of my customers. These are trimmings. So what do you use? You just use E600. That's actually finished. E600 or all these glue. It doesn't really require anything special. You could affix it with your needle and thread, but you could also use this. You just place it at the back, and once you do it, it will get glued to it. Just applying, having some nice finishing to your what is it called, to your dresses and the likes. That's just what trimmings and stonings are all about. So for your stonings, you can see this pattern I have here. It's just like a flower. So what am I going to do? I just want to apply the stones. I'm applying the medium stones. So you get your stones very close to you, maybe in a plastic or a bucket or something like that, so close. Then you just set the stones around. So what do you really need for stoning? All you need for stoning, it's yourself. Then we have those that do this as a commercial business. They have the stoning machine. The stoning machine, some will set the stone, some you have to set the stone. You just place it and it will get the stone done for you. So, but this is just the manual way of stoning. But what you need for this manual stoning is what? Your steam iron. This is my steam iron here. This is the steam. You apply the water here. Then you wait for a little time for it to boil. So when it boils, that's what you need. That is the steam that will apply, that will make the effect of the stone to be glued to the fabric. But if you don't have a steam iron, you're not really stopped, but it could just be slow somehow. You use your normal iron, then you get a rubber plastic. You get a plastic like all this water can. You knot it on the head, so you'll be applying water, then you place the iron on it. It needs the water to steam on the fabric so that the glue on the stone will get glued to the fabric. So there is nothing. It's just as easy as A and B and C. So you just set the stones the way you like it. You just watch out for the pattern. What I'm watching out for here is the edges of this what's it called, this flowery material. You have some other materials that have, it's the pattern on the fabric that will just determine this how the stone will come out. It's all about your creativity. There is nobody that, no one actually brought it from heaven. We all met it here. So you just bring out something nice. You can see the edges of the flower. If I want to make it a triple step, I'll still go to the edges here again, but I don't want to make it that. This is my customer. She did not really, I don't want to make it of real full stoning like that. You see some dresses, they are real full stoned dress. So like you have, I just wanted you to see what I was saying about full stoning. So you can see this is a full stone dress, and you can know the price it will go for. You can see how it's dazzling. So this was what I was telling you about, the dazzling stones. These are the dazzling stones. Do you understand? So just like that. And you have you seen it? This is an embroidered dress. It's not just the stoning. You see the pattern on the fabric. Have you seen the pattern? You follow the pattern, and did you not just follow the pattern? It's a full stone dress, and before applying the stone, they did embroidery on it. So that's the embroidery that you're seeing like this. These are the embroidery. These are the embroidery. So that embroidery, that's what they actually followed for the stoning. the full stoning, so each of the embroidery compartments has stone. So you can see this one, it's really a great one, both front and back. It's fully stoned, just like that. So it all depends on how much your customer is paying, how much you get in the dress. If you need something like this, so you just contact me on WhatsApp. I'll tell you, it's not too expensive. Don't let me tell you the price. You need something like this, a full stoned dress like this. So it's just about 60k, 50k, there about 50 to 60k. Just contact me on WhatsApp, we chat, and you have it. So let's go back to this simple one before that complex one. So you just place the stones around carefully. If you're not too good, this is just the work in stoning. It's time demanding. Remember, that's what I told you about stoning. It's time, it consumes time, it's time consuming, it demands your time. So you get your steam iron right now, you place it. Don't target too many at a time, because it may meet the targeted areas where you want it to stay, and that will give you a lot of hiccup you'll be removing. So you see how many I'm targeting at a go. You see, I'm applying my steam. You can see the smoke of the steam is coming out. That's what you actually glue, because the stones have glue on their own to glue it to the fabric. And you're done, you're good to go. Have you seen it? So it's just as easy as A and B and C. How to apply your stones. I have a mixed up of stones here. Don't do like that. I have the medium and the small stones. So I'll look for the medium that I'm using. I'll place it. So take a side table number. So stone is glued to it already. So you go to other parts, segments, till you're done with applying. That's just what you set the stone. Then you use the steam to affix it to the dress, and you are good to go. Could also do this step. So immediately you see that it's on the spot that you don't want it, you quickly remove it. So you affix it to the point where you want it. So it do happen that way. So you make sure it's on the targeted point that will bring out the design. Because if it's not on the targeted point, it will just look scattered and you will not really achieve your design. So make sure it's at that point. I told you I'm aiming at the edges of this flowers, so that it should just be as if the edges of the flowers have this, just like that. Deciding to make it 3-step round. Okay, by the time you're through it, you can see right now it's just one side. I've told you I'm not making it a full stone dress, so just using your steam, just using your initiative, it's all you need is the the right set of stones. Then the pattern, just get the pattern on your fabric. Once you've gotten the pattern on your fabric, the pattern automatically tells you how to place a stone. Then placing your stone this way, if it's really going to be a full stone dress, there will be stone at every point of this flower. There will be stone here, so that the stones will really be dazzling and just like that. So it all depends on the money the customer is paying. It all depends if it's for yourself, what you want for yourself, the availability of the time, and just like that. So it's just as easy as A and B and C. Applying your stone to your dress, your embellishments, your trimmings, your finishing, as easy as A and B and C. So it's like, come your way next time. I remain your very, very good friend, Joke Central. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to what? Send in your likes. So, like, come away next week. Catch you. Bye bye.